Hey friends, didn't film an intro to this video at the time because I usually bulk these together in sets of 3, but I'm trying something different on a whim and uploading them one by one. So hello, welcome to episode 2 reaction. Episode 2, Korra alone. Oh, well, frick. Dang, is this gonna actually give us like a preview? I'm not reading the description, but I wonder if this is gonna give us like a little bit of a flashback rundown summary of what she's been out doing by herself, going rogue. I don't know, we'll see.
3 years ago, Zahir poisoned Korra, severely injuring her. Everyone thought she was still recuperating, but 6 months ago, Korra left home and hasn't been seen since. What has become of the Avatar, and when will she return?
Okay, so it's just this 6 months. She was hanging out with her family. God, she's still just as broken.
Hurry up in there!
Knock yourself out.
She's so off her game.
You again.
Okay, she's having delusions, seeing mirages of her former self.
Can I take you to a doctor?
No, I don't need any help.
Oh, you do, clearly.
Are you sure you don't want some company in the Southern Water Tribe?
I appreciate it, but I'll only be gone a couple of weeks. A little time alone will be good for me.
Wait, but was she training with Katara maybe? Because she was doing healing stuff.
Bye, Korra!
Get better soon. Don't forget to write.
Can't sleep again. We're worried. You're not sleeping, you're barely eating. Will you please go see Katara?
Yes, Katara, help
The
us. She
poison
clearly
did a
trained
lot
her,
of
I guess.
internal damage. Whether you get better or not is up to you. I know what it's like to go through a traumatic experience. You'll recover stronger than ever.
That's what I want.
Concentrate on your big toe.
Oh my god, wait, she was paralyzed.
It worked.
The mind can be a powerful ally or your greatest enemy.
Oh my god, I didn't realize she was in the wheelchair because she was paralyzed. I really couldn't walk.
You're okay. Try again.
I'm done for today.
Dear Korra, I miss you. I just got a big contract to help redesign the city's infrastructure.
I'm back on the beat. Beifong has me staking out the Red Monsoon hideout.
You will be most pleased to learn that I found gainful employment with Sir Barrick and the Lady Kuvira.
Whenever you're ready.
What's the point?
I know you're frustrated, but
Of course I'm frustrated. My friends have been off helping the world while I'm stuck with you, and you can't even heal me. I am trying to understand why this happened to me, but nothing makes any sense.
I know you feel alone right now. Can you imagine how much pain Aang felt when he learned that his entire culture was taken from him?
It must have been so awful.
He chose to find meaning in his suffering.
What am I going to find if I get through this?
Won't it be interesting to find out? Now, take that first step.
So what happened? How'd she go from there to here? She's doing so well.
Where'd you come from, little cutie?
Oh my god. It's still haunting her. Wait, is it like a spirit? An evil
If you can see
spirit
her too,
version?
maybe I'm not going crazy. You want me to follow you?
That's your new spirit guide, Korra. Stick with the puppy.
Right, let's see what I find.
Yeah, I guess she really had to like relearn her combat if she went from not being able to walk. I didn't know. I feel stupid for not knowing that she was literally paralyzed.
All right, the sparring match is over.
I thought I was ready.
Being the Avatar can wait.
But what about the Earth Kingdom?
The situation has been stabilizing since Kuvira took charge.
That should be me out there fixing things.
Everyone has this under control. Be grateful for where you are now and the progress you've made.
Dear Asami, the past 2 years have been the hardest of my life. I still can't go into the Avatar state. I keep having visions of Zahir and what happened that day. Please don't tell Mako and Bolin I wrote to you and not them. I don't think they'd understand. There's something I need to tell you both. I want to go back to Republic City. I need to be where the action is, where my friends are. I want to go alone and have some time to clear my head. It'll be good for me.
Yeah, that should have been your plan, girl. Now, was that her actual plan, and did something happen along the way that she decided to divert? Oh no, something happens, doesn't it? That
2
changes
lobster
her
cups,
mind.
please.
Hey, mind if I take a picture for my wall of avatars? Hey, now, smile.
Thieves! Get back here!
Oh, don't worry, the avatar's right here.
Hand over the bags or else.
Oh, frick.
You sure she's the Avatar?
Yeah, normally she would have been able to take those two any day. Okay, so she was literally there. She made it to the freaking city outskirts. I mean, she rocks the short hair, don't get me wrong. But still, she's doing all this alone. She could be getting help.
It's the Avatar! You sure? I don't sense any Rava energy around her. Besides,
Do you mind? I'm trying to concentrate here. I came to the Tree of Time hoping to reconnect with Rava and turn on the Avatar state again.
maybe we can help you get better.
I'm sorry. For years, people have been saying they can help me get better. Nothing's worked. I need to figure this out on my own.
It led her to the cage fighting. What's it trying to tell her? Get back in the
Excuse
game?
me? Who do I talk to about getting in the ring?
Fighting herself?
I met you at the Tree of Time. What am I gonna find in the swamp?
Not a what? A who?
Y'all, Toph is alive. She's gonna freaking find Toph. Toph went on her own sabbatical, right? And nobody has seen from her since.
You're just in my mind.
Is it like there's lingering poison still in her system that... Oh. Ow. Ouch. That would freaking hurt. Oh, where's our little spirit puppy? Okay, we need this to happen. She needs to get pulled into the underworld. Started from the bottom. We are hitting deeper at the bottom.
Feeling better?
Y'all, it's Toph. It's Toph.
I'm pretty tapped into the goings-on around here.
A spirit led me here and told me I was supposed to find someone. Is that you?
Beats me.
It's
But
freaking
your
Toph, y'all.
Avatar said we were good friends in your previous life.
I can't believe it.
Nice to see you again, Twinkle Toes.
Stop. Freaking stop. I knew it, y'all. At first I thought I was maybe being a little bit irrational. I was like, okay, is that just wishful thinking? But no, I knew it as soon as we learned that Toph had gone off on her own little soul-searching trip and abandoned everything and didn't tell anyone about her whereabouts. I knew she was still out there. It's freaking Toph, y'all. So what's the purpose of her journey here? Okay, we have a lot to learn. First off, okay, what is the purpose of her journey here? You know, I guess she might have, I don't know, snapped or something. Something must have transpired for her in her real life. There was family tension and stuff like that, as we've learned from her 2 daughters. So I wouldn't be shocked if that caused her to just, I'm leaving all my worldly possessions and my career and I'm going off. I can't stand this anymore. She needed her solitude to escape the chaos of her own life and whatnot, I imagine. But what has Toph been up to? What is she trying to get in touch with? And obviously this is going to help Korra. You know, they're both out there going rogue and whatnot. I mean, I highly doubt that Toph wants to return to the real world at all. This is literally probably her dream life. Nobody around here to bother her. Like, this is obviously going to just be a teaching moment for Korra. One of the few, you know, obviously we know that Sokka has passed, but of the remaining, you know, tethers to Aang, you know, she's got Katara there. She's already learned from Zuko, and now we've got Toph. So what is it that Toph is going to be? I don't know. I feel like, I mean, she's obviously going to give her some tough love. Confront Korra, you know, with the reality of the situation and have her confront her own fears and whatnot. So what other than tough love could she be offering Korra here? Anything, literally anyone from Aang's past and whatnot. You know, she still had Katara there to assure her, like, what do you think Aang did? He faced his own trials and tribulations as well. So you're not alone. This too shall pass, and it's only going to make you stronger. You know, channel this as Aang did. Use it for your new purpose. Don't question why it happened, but question what you can make of this. I feel so stupid that I didn't know from her in the wheelchair in the season finale. I thought that's just because she was weak, you know, like, stay off your feet. I didn't realize it's because she couldn't even use her feet. I feel stupid for not registering that she literally couldn't even walk, so had to relearn all that, regain her senses, her freaking nervous system, her capability to even just walk, let alone retrain. So that explains why it was years that she was out there with her family. But I know I've been out here saying I wish she hadn't, you know, forsaken all her friends. Everybody's there to support her, but I do think there is some validity to her own, you know, people who can relate, who can level with her and put themselves in her shoes. You know, anybody else, a layperson who doesn't have the light of Rava, that connection that was already severely beat up, and now she no longer even feels it, and not even the spirits could sense the light of Rava within her presence. So it's like that aura, that essence has significantly diminished. So who could really, you know, relate to what she's going through, aside from, you know, her past lives that she can't tap into, and now we know is reluctant to even access the Avatar state after being obliterated last time. You know, she was eviscerated the last time she was in the Avatar state, so don't blame her for not wanting to tap back into that. But as much as I'm saddened, yes, to hear that she's kind of, you know, she hasn't forsaken her friends, but she's not looking to get help from external sources. You know, she has to find this, it's her own internal issue, and that's, you know, it's true, that's what she has now. Like, yes, one of the huge lessons of what happened in season 2 of, you know, the severing of all her past lives was that she has these external people in her life, mentors, Tenzin, other people who were, you know, connected to Aang that she can learn from. But I think here the reckoning is, you know, she has to confront her own self. You know, this episode being titled Korra Alone, yeah, she is alone now in this sense, and I think this full weight, the actuality of that is finally hitting her. So I'm going to keep going, and hopefully Toph can frickin' snap her out of this, y'all. Please, Toph. All right, let's keep it going. Episode 3, the coronation. Oh yes, forgot about all that. This coronation's definitely not happening. I think Kuvira's supporters are about to... She's gonna make her ultimate chess move and really take the throne, rally her supporters, I think. We'll see.
A spirit led Korra to the swamp where she met Toph Beifong. Will this earthbending master be the key to Korra regaining her avatar mojo?
I hope.
So then the crowds are gathered, all excited to see my coronation. It's the most dynamite 6-hour show you've ever seen in your life.
Shouldn't you be getting ready to rule the whole nation?
I'll have ministers for all that. It'll just be 2 kooky pals living the life.
Yay.
Trust me, we'll be sending a delegation of experienced advisors to handle day-to-day government.
I see.
You know royals, they love a ceremony. Have you received any word on the Avatar's location?
I hope they find her soon. I'm concerned about reports I've heard regarding Kuvira's growing military. They say she's throwing some of her dissenters into prison camps.
Well, she'll be stepping down tomorrow. She knew her position wasn't permanent. She gave me her word that she'd step down.
I'd feel a lot better if Korra were here.
Same.
You gotta help me get back into Avatar fighting shape. The world needs me.
Get over yourself. The world doesn't need you one bit. I worked my butt off busting criminals, but did that make crime disappear? The names change, but the street stays the same.
She hasn't changed.
So basically, you're saying that everything I've ever accomplished has been pointless. You're not gonna train me?
I can't stand you being so pathetic and getting your butt kicked all the time. All right, we're here to work.
There's that tough love I was expecting.
Bolin is back!
I see you have replaced me with a new girlfriend.
Oh, no, that's Kuvira. She's kind of my boss.
We have you and your brother booked in the same room, with only one bed.
It's no mistake. Desna sleeps in the tub.
Oh, these two.
Bolin, look at you. My little brother got all important. So, what's it like working for Kuvira?
She could be tough, sure, but we're turning around the Earth Kingdom like you wouldn't believe. I mean, we are really helping people.
I've been working for Wu.
So, have you seen Korra yet?
No one knows where she is.
Mother, now that you've seen all the good we've done since we left Zaofu, you must be sorry that you didn't come and help us.
Forcing people to bow to Kuvira.
You're going to have to get over your grudge with her. I'm sure you've heard that we're engaged.
I'm just glad that she'll be stepping down after tomorrow.
I'll put in a good word for you with the hotel staff. Maybe get you a little upgrade.
I won't be needing your help. We've reserved the presidential suite. I had you moved out.
Wait, what?
Something you should know about me. I always get what I want.
She ain't stepping down, y'all. Not gonna happen. This coronation's doomed. Something's gonna happen.
Sadly, most of your servants were scattered and the royal things were looted, so your coronation may not have some of the usual items, like the crown.
There's no crown?
We still have one of the royal jewels we can pin on you. It will be a very simple, intimate, elegant ceremony. Just try on the brooch, Your Grace. You'll see it will look beautiful.
Don't touch me.
Okay, bring it. Tell me what you did wrong.
I was thinking that you were gonna...
Exactly. You were thinking. Go again.
This is exactly actually what Korra needs. And I think this is exactly what she would prefer, what she wants. She's sick of all that, I don't know, maybe not patronizing support from everyone else, but Toph's putting her through the ringer.
Pathetic. Of all the avatars I've worked with, you're by far the worst.
Seems like you're enjoying having someone around to beat up an awful lot. What made you want to drop out and disconnect from the rest of the world?
I'm more connected to the world than you've ever been. I see everything. You're blind compared to me.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with Toph.
Now rise, Wu of the Hu Ting dynasty. Long may you reign.
Go Wu. I am touched by the love of my devoted countrymen. One of them deserves special attention. Kuvira?
Thank you. And if you don't mind, I'd like to say a few words.
Don't let her. No, don't give her a platform.
The idea of a royal family passing a title was archaic. It was the pathetic rule of kings and queens that caused the Earth Kingdom to descend into such incredible disarray. The Earth Kingdom is no more. And from here on out, this man has no authority. I have created a new Earth Empire, bringing about a new era of prosperity for my people.
Berlin, get out now!
Anyone who crosses our borders will be crushed.
Why is nobody, like, seizing her? What authority does she have to be like, hey, this guy's not king anymore?
Were you surprised? You look worried, Bolin. You believe in the work that we've done for the people of the Earth Empire, right, Bolin? Raiko and the other leaders want to bully us into accepting some idiot king.
This whole empire thing, it seems pretty aggressive. What was that part about the crushing?
Some tough rhetoric to let people know that we mean business. Will you help me make history, Bolin?
I'll stand by you.
Thank
You can infiltrate it from the inside.
I met with the world leaders, and I've come as their representative.
A little late, isn't it? All you wanted to do was hide in Zaofu and let others deal with the consequences.
I'm telling you, for the good of everyone, you have to step down.
I provide stability and equality. Tell your world leaders to stay out of Earth Empire business.
What makes you so different? You're just another tyrant. I know what happens to cities who don't want to hand over control to you.
Then you know what's coming for Zaofu.
Dang, y'all.
You aren't going to keep working for Kuvira now that she's going against the wishes of the entire world, are you?
This is for the best. And Varric is working on some new innovations. We're making history. She might seem hard to deal with, but it's just because she's so passionate and believes in what she's doing.
It's a dictator who's taking the Earth Kingdom by force.
Come on, Mako. I'm making a difference out there. What are you doing, huh? You're just some glorified butler for some snotty rich bozo. I'm gonna go back to my awesome train where we bring freedom wherever we go.
No, I knew this was gonna cause a rift. It's isolating Bolin. He's joined the enemy.
I never realized how much I miss tormenting the Avatar. I wish you were putting up more of a fight.
I just can't get back in the groove.
Probably carrying around that metal doesn't help. Little bits of metal poison stuck in your body.
That's been my problem this entire time. I gotta get it out. You can get it out for me, right?
Oh my god, I wondered if there was some still remaining in her system.
Where did you get those shirts?
Ace is
Oh, now they're selling merch.
You can't sell that junk in here. This is the Little Boss Sing Say Fashion Mall, and I'm the little king here. I am the glorious defender!
Oh.
It's destiny. Look where we are, Mako. The throne!
Okay, you're losing it. Do you really want to be the king? If you were an Earth Kingdom citizen, do you think you're the kind of person you want as your king? What have you ever done for your people?
No one ever talked to me like that before. I guess I'm just a joke who got what he deserved.
Let's get you out of here and back to someplace safe.
Carry me?
No.
Okay, you need to relax. Your body is like a twisted tree trunk.
Just do it. I'm ready.
Stop fighting me!
I'm not fighting.
Clearly, you want to keep the metal in there. Maybe so you have an excuse not to go back to being the Avatar. So you don't have to worry about getting hurt again. You can bend it out. I can't deal with all your issues for you.
What am I supposed to do now?
If you're looking for a place to hang where no one will bother you, you picked the best swamp in the world.
Oh, she read her like a book.
Conflict is coming to the Earth Kingdom, and we need to find the Avatar. Can I count on you three to bring Coronation?
Yes!
I don't know about these two ladies.
Janora can, she can do her little teleportation spirit thingy to try to connect with her, no?
From now on, developing this technology is your #1 priority.
This is going to change everything.
Oh no, it's a weapon, isn't it? It's gotta be. Wherever there's a maniacal dictator, tyrant, wannabe, there's a super weapon of some sort that can, let me guess, destroy nations, destroy civilization. I mean, that's gotta be her goal, right? If they're already out here toting that they are the Earth Kingdom Empire. I'm assuming she's not just stopping at the Earth Kingdom. I think that the ambition there is for that to spread and absorb and envelop every other kingdom, every other nation. Once again, an interesting conflict here with a dynamic, villain, quote unquote, not yet necessarily, but everybody else is already like red flags raised. Like everyone's been eyeing her, keeping fingers crossed that she would actually step down, waiting for the moment until her power could be stripped. And now she's seizing it. And, where is her authority coming from? I guess it's from the fact that she put her money where her mouth is. Like, yeah, she's been out boots on the ground doing all the work. So it's another case of an interesting, antagonist who has a point, you know, similarly to Zahir. You know, yes, having kings and queens maybe isn't necessarily the right proper way of things. It's not the real answer. And of course he used the example of the Earth Queen who was just god awful. So yeah, like it proved his argument in a sense, but his approach to getting there, you know, his operation create world chaos was not necessarily, you know, the right method of executing what he envisioned for the place. Versus Kuvira here, you know, it's similarly hard to argue with her. Like, yes, who gives authority to this bloodline that hasn't even necessarily proven themselves to be proper world leaders? What good is having someone sit on the throne just because of their royalty? Where has royalty even gotten us? She did the work. She has the vision. You know, she doesn't want the throne necessarily, but she just wants to not just, you know, recovering the Earth Kingdom, but making it better, expanding upon it. But I think this is a weapon, and I think she's going to use it against everybody. We at least have Bolin here on the inside. Would I have liked for him to make the right move and, you know, turn his back and rejoin everybody else? Yes, but I think he is a little bit, maybe not brainwashed, but perhaps he wants to believe that he too has been involved in doing the right thing, and he can't bring himself to admit that maybe they've been doing good, achieving success when it comes to the reparations of making things better, improving quality of living for everybody in the Earth Kingdom, but maybe he does deep down disagree with their method of getting there. So at least he's on the inside now, and he can hopefully sabotage it from within. We have an agent working for us who can maybe bring her down, but she's rallied her supporters. She can start to abuse that power now. So I'm sure it won't take long for him to see and start to disagree, because everything about Bolin, I feel like, goes against this, you know, using brute force to intimidate and threaten people to join your cause or stay out of your way. So I think her dominion here, Kuvira, I think she's going to attempt to overtake some of the other nations. So it's similar to, you know, it's kind of very same rhetoric of Zahir of abolishing, you know, kings and queens, the former way of things, just by having world leaders dictated by their bloodline and whatnot. But it's another case of you're going about it the wrong way. Korra, on the other hand, over here, you know, Tenzin's already expressing what I've been fearing, that everyone's going to be like, where the frick is she, and why is she abandoning us when we need her now? If she were here, you know, this might not be happening. So I'm fearful that there's going to be some brewing resentment. I mean, right now, everybody in the Earth Kingdom is falling for this brainwashing, the merch sales and whatnot. You know, they're representing their Kuvira ride or die, but I don't think that's going to last long. And then I think everyone's really going to be like, where the frick is Korra? But I think, Toph is the exact teacher that Korra needed right now to give her that tough love, because yeah, Korra abandoned everyone because they were all reassuring her, you know, really consoling her, offering her comfort that doesn't necessarily get her far in her recovery if it's deep within herself that she has some rooted serious issues. So that makes sense that there's still some trace poison within her system, but there's still mental stuff as well that, you know, Toph totally cracked her like an egg. You want this. You're using this as an excuse to run away from things, to work on yourself, but realistically, you need to confront the fact that maybe you're using this, you know, as a crutch so that you don't have to face the real world and go back and risk getting hurt again. Korra probably is so terrified, as anyone would be, of, you know, having a little bit of like PTSD there, of you don't want to relive that and go through all that again, or risk, you know, your friends, your loved ones being in danger. You know, Korra's had to like save every single person that she loves, thought she almost lost her father, you know, thought all of the airbenders' lives were in jeopardy if she didn't sacrifice herself. So every single time she defeats an enemy, a new one arises. So I'm sure that's always lingering over her shoulder, and now it's just come to a boiling point. So Toph, with her tough love, is the absolute perfect teacher for her here. Some isolation here might actually be good for Korra. There I was protesting, saying I don't know if this is necessarily the best way to remedy things and get her head back in the game, but maybe it is. She has to face herself. That's what this spirit is that's been following and haunting her. It's the remnants of, obviously, yes, the poison in her system, but I think it's also like a culmination of every, you know, failure or challenge or difficulty, all the trauma and pain of her past, you know, everything that's weighed her down. You know, it's kind of like an evil, sinister version of Korra, this spirit that's following her, and I think she has to rise above that, because yes, she has been beat down, she's faced so many trials and tribulations, had so many enemies, all of them who want to kill her, but she's risen above, and it's always made her stronger. This time, you know, it's taking her longer to snap back in, but anyone else could easily, you know, let all of that defeat weigh on them and drive them to this place of pain and darkness. And so that's what Korra has to overcome. It's still lingering. It's a shadow of herself. She's gonna get back. I know she will. I have 1,000% faith that Tensa's children are gonna go and find her. We're gonna see them lock in, the siblings in action. But wow, what an interesting, I mean, they really got to the quick here with the, the looming threat with Kuvira and whatnot. She's starting off very tame. There is some likable stuff about her. That's why, this show has such dynamic, well-rounded villains. Like, they have some valid points. They're all just a little bit power hungry at the end of it, and it drives them to this state of delusion in a sense. So, we've yet to see her go off the rails with her power, but I think it's only just a matter of time now that she's rallied everyone and kind of accepted, taken, really just carved out her place of authority. Nobody necessarily gave her the right, but she's just kind of claimed it. So I think it's going to be a short-lived little honeymoon phase, and then everyone's going to realize what they're really in for. It's not going to be an empire. It's going to be a tyrannical torture. On that note, amazing first few episodes. I'm so very excited, ready for Korra to lock back in, but I think she still has a little ways to go. She's got some internal soul searching and internal conflict she's got to power through, but she's got this. Thank you guys so very much for watching the first few episodes with me. I'm super stoked for the rest of this season. Dare I say, I feel like this could have the workings already. Good omens so far that this could really turn into one of my favorite seasons, because you guys know I loved season 2, and it's because Korra also struggled with a lot of development, growth, internal conflict in that season, and it remains honestly one of my favorite. I for some reason really I don't enjoy seeing Korra struggle and seeing her suffer, but she always comes out of it stronger. I think, I thought her character development really peaked in season 2, but if anything, she's getting put more through the ringer here. And so I just like seeing how she faces, all of this internal conflict or whatnot. And as Toph put it, this one really is for Korra herself to work through and figure out. Nobody can pull this out of her but herself. So I'll catch you guys in the next few episodes. But until then, thank you so very much to my Korra friends for watching. I hope you guys are doing so well, and I will see you guys again very, very soon. Bye, guys.